So over the weekend, we got a ton of snow, which of course was super exciting for the kids. And I hate the snow. I hate being cold. Can't stand it. So at one point over the weekend, my husband and our children went out, and I told them, y'all go ahead, I'm just going to stay here. But then right after they left, of course, I was like, all right, I can suck it up. I can go out and play with them. So I put on my coat, get some gloves, warm boots, put on a hat, and I leave the house. By the time I get out to the street, I cannot see my family. I don't know which direction they went. So I start walking around the neighborhood, the direction that I thought they went. It wasn't the direction they went. So at one point I see them walking toward me and I'm walking toward them. My husband has the dog, and as I approach them and get closer, the dog notices me. He starts getting really excited and he's like trying to get to me. And of course I start petting him and I'm saying things to the dog like, hey buddy, do you like the snow? And I'm petting his head. And he's got like snow and ice like kind of stuck in his fur and he looks so cute and so happy. So I take out my phone to get a picture of him. Again, my husband is holding the leash, so he's just a few feet away from me. The dog is like right there with me. I say something else, I don't even remember what it was. I see my husband something just kind of click. And he goes, oh my God, it's you. And he starts laughing. And that, my friends, is a very good example of what is called prosopagnosia, or face blindness. This is the hat that I had on. I very rarely wear hats, so just that one little detail threw off his brain's ability to recognize me as me until eventually it clicked. Does this sort of thing happen to everybody occasionally? Sure. But if you have prosopagnosia, this happens a lot more than it does to the average person. And even though we laughed, on the one hand, it's kind of not funny because it is a serious condition. You can kind of imagine how if you struggle to recognize people consistently, that can have negative repercussions for you socially or at work. Imagine that you ignore your boss a majority of the time because you don't recognize them in certain contexts. Or imagine that there's a particular coworker or someone at the executive level that works above you or whatever that thinks that you're super rude because you never say hi. But you're not being rude, it's just that when you see them, you don't even know who they are. Or you're a student in school. Imagine how embarrassing it might be when you have a substitute teacher show up one day and you don't even realize it's a substitute teacher and you think it's just your regular teacher. That's my latest prosopagnosia related story. Hope it helps somebody understand that condition a little bit more. Bye.